Hello everybody, I'm out in the countryside to the west of Croxley, in fact to the west of Croxley Green, which appeared in my most recent video before this one. Showed you some animals, and I'm on a path. The sun has come out but it's still mizzling a little bit, and I'm at a nice junction of the ways. I walk across this footbridge. It looks like the wood is sound. Yes, it is. Thank you for that. And I've arrived at one of my favourite rivers of all time. Now, I wonder if you can guess which river this is. Quite a long bridge. Well, I'll tell you. It's the River Chess, which I've crossed a few times in various videos. It's a chalk stream. It's running fast at the moment because it's rained a lot lately, and there's some beautiful views along the River Chess, and I rather like it. The Romans liked it as well. They, I think they were the initial people to build watercress farms much further up. That's getting on for 2,000 years ago now, and only one of them is left. But very attractive river. Even though it's running a little bit fast, that's what happens when it rains. And I like coming here because you could be miles and miles from anywhere, but in fact we're probably only a mile or mile and a half away from Rickmansworth Centre, the River Chess at Scott's Bridge. Take a closer look. The Chess is a chalk river. Well, you can see how shallow it is, perhaps. Now the sun's come out. It's only about a foot or two deep here. It's quite wide and it's running fast. It's naturally clean waters, rise from the underground chalk, the same place that your drinking water comes from. One of the most important rivers in Hertfordshire. It is highly valuable for wildlife, some of which is quite rare. Well, it's so rare, in fact, that I never see any of it. But then I'm not a naturist. I don't tend to run around with no clothes on, although a lot of people do, and I've got nothing against it. And I did try it once, a very long time ago. An enormous tree in front of me. Fantastic. I'd rather have a bottle in front of me than a frontal lobotomy, and a bush with some berries as well. It's all happening here. Whoops, including me nearly falling over. Being a videographer, a relator, historian, a naturist, and a cameraman, and walking at the same time, just shows what humankind can do when he or she puts its mind to it. Beautiful river, unspoilt. One of the great things about rivers is that you just can't spoil it. You can't put graffiti on a river or put a boat or anything on this river because it's too narrow. I mean, it's too shallow. Nobody knows if there are any fish in there. Never seen any fishermen along this stretch. But there you go. Quite interesting. Now, in an earlier video, I explored Croxley Station. With tongue in cheek, I said it's possibly the most uninteresting station on the underground. But there's the catch. If it's the most uninteresting station on the underground, it must be interesting. Because the most uninteresting station on the underground it's interesting for the very fact that it's the most uninteresting. There was a young Indian mathematician called Ramanujan. My mathematical friends, or friends who like maths, will know about him. He was a genius. He came from India, young man, came over. I think Thomas Hardy was it who introduced him to academic life at Cambridge, and he was ill. He didn't really get on with the British weather. He got TB or something, and and died. But before he died, he was visited by one or two maths friends in hospital, and one of them, to cheer him up, said, "Oh look, I've I came to you by taxi." And Ramanujan said, "Well, what was the number of the taxi?" And he said, "Oh, a very uninteresting number, 1789. In a flash, Ramanujan said, no, it's very interesting, because 1789 is the lowest number that can be expressed in two different ways as the sum of two cubes. Obviously it's 1 plus 1728, and it's 1000 plus 729. I'll leave you to work it all out. Some flowers here. I don't know why, that's rather worrying. Maybe someone has died. It says, "In loving memory of Tory Wren, 1603 to 2002, 28/10/2022. A beautiful soul, just 20 years old. How sad. Obviously still recent and still raw in some people's hearts. Bless you, Tory." So there you go. You can't fox Ramanujan, and you can't fox people by saying it's the most uninteresting tube station on the network because it's interesting just because it is the most uninteresting. I welcome comments. If anybody can find an even more uninteresting tube station, that would be quite interesting. Oh dear. Anyway, I've enjoyed your company. Thanks very much for watching. It's Peter the Rock, probably signing off for today, Sunday the 29th of October. Like and subscribe. Cheers. Thank you.